Chiaragire Chinsa Isato chiabono botuko mwanchu muri bigata seni Ndizi TV asintunda indinande tokomera na sembe atunyare ko batoko manyania nganyare ko bakagwateka kurubwaga kiete na goikira chinga kibuna echimegata seni Ndizi TV na manganyare ko bakorekana gati yabo abarai abanyare ko bakobwatuka chingwana chiabo kubwateka nekerengere kiria nga anene omurai bwa obumubwazimio Raila Odinga banyare ko bakora chingwana chiabene no murai bwense Daktari William Ruto na gekogera emmarago bayabono tokoboli ine ayebuna omo Kenya ayebuna omo Gusii noisanegete na gusira chingwana osekarengere chingwana echiranya ko bachikobekwa motwe gati omurai bwa obumubwazimio Raila Odinga na boigo serikali iseburai bwaye William Ruto sanga karengere kiago amona intogwetera se namba yesimi eyerega gwase TV yago na boigo gwetera se mtandao Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital na boigo gwetera YouTube Ndizi TV News. Karibu sana tunyara kwa watu kumanyiritira nengoro kwa Josephat Amisi ngore nande sekaragatali tambiri tunyara kwa watu kumanyania nganyale ko bagagwateka. Etukuchaka kegima korwa county ya Kisii asalitkolia lero ekiombekilia kia Amnesty International Kenya koba gekobeka etaro ya bene gosokora etaro ya bene goika ime county ya Kisii likoligerelia obokoreri bwechi sector agati ya bobokoreri bwekigambiro na boigo anene enchera obokoreri gose abanyanyimbo banyarakoba bako anene bagutenenia okorobekana kwanyara kuba okorekana ime county ya Kisii omunyakirogo obweke ombekyo irungo hoson nigo atebiranyare ko bagako ogokera obokoreri anene bwekigambiro kubwatekana na okobutora gose anene kwena na ekina ekikenyara ko bageko omubwatania anene okurusigwa amaiso kwa omwana gose baby sagini okwanyara ko bakorekana anene ase omukobyo kokwana amane chinyumba choborali nigo boiganyale ko bagagusegeta okobao kwa amorokerwa na boigo koena kiabuna obokorere bwa manyanyimbo bwanyale ko ba asenchira yoboikiranu aya nigo achire magega ye county ya Kisii ekorokana weso kia asubwango iga nabantu abange weso kia koroko borekana okwanyale to ko kwera abantu abange gusiro bugimana boiga bange konyara ko ba bagotigerwa chingoma.
My name is Irungo Houghton. I'm the Amnesty International Kenya Executive Director, and I'm here in Kisii town to learn and listen to Amnesty members, and in particular Amnesty Kisii chapters of Circles of Conscience. We have been very concerned by the recent protests and the violence that we have seen from the police service in terms of stopping legitimate protesters from exercising Article 37 of the Constitution. Of course, that Constitution requires protesters to be non-violent, to essentially provide public issues in a way in which it does not lead to the loss of life or to the destruction of property. It is a good time to be in. It is also a good time to be in Kisii town because less than 1 week ago we saw the conviction of the family members of baby Brighton Sagini, who have been convicted for 40 years, 10 years, and 5 years, respectively. And we hope that this is a deterrent, a way of stopping child rape, child defilement, sexual and gender-based violence. And we know that with the chapters of conscience here in Kisii, we can work against even issues like teenage pregnancies in our schools. So we ask all residents of Kisii to join Amnesty International, to be part of the Circles of Conscience, to bring their voice, their energy. And in particular, we call for the immediate implementation and establishment of a safe house for young minors so that we do not have the confusion that we saw with baby Sagini.
Togotikana roboti urweke umekia Amnesty International gukora etaro ya bene me county ya Kisii bardo tugarete me county ya Kisii ase aborokiwa abanyareko bagusigetua banyarako bagokora umukia na kweneke buna banyarako bagonchoreria obugima bwabo bwa matuko agocha gagukwana litikolia lero asomoyiga abo bareta amabwatani ao anenebe sekta yechisemi ase skuru eyemo iyo yamenyenya egotoka ime county ya Kisii omo bwabakwane banyarako bagwikirana no professor Pamina Sosoroko uyo nyarako bagakoboria aborokiwa banyarako bagwesoki na gokora emeremo elia erengete amangana echi science elinde chikobage kobali bagalia bene banyarako bakoenekia bachore chikosi echire chirengete na koena na emeremo chinga kibanyarako bagokora chisemi chiabo che university omosaki oito bwamangana Amayia Mildred Momanyi na nyarako bagwikirana ensemo iyo yamenyenya na gotwaliganira robotiro kubwatia
Naseli tukolio gochengera amachibu amayayo mwako eta ase skuru ya sekondari ya menya SDA Mixed Boarding imeyabarabu county ya Nyamira nigo gati y'abageni basanga ibirengera byabo igori yabo kiwa weta amatemwa asogochora emiremo asebono emiremo y'iki science yarekana gotakolya bya asebono Professor Pamina Soroko oyore umunyagitali wa mauga akwanira ogwichana kwa ego cyase aborokiwa ase ogotakora bya ase chi science ase abasaba bali abo mwako yoga gochogokora omukya ase chi science elio wekeranya endoto yogokora chikosi buna Banyagitali nature engineering.
Disappointed that the best grades were in history, in religious education, in the arts, what you could say. The science was not done very well. Chemistry, maths, not done very well. These are areas for improvement. The school has done very well. There was great improvement last year. And it's not beyond the school to do even better in these other subjects. It would be great to have not only those who cannot go to study medicine, but even other professional courses, engineering and others.
Oroko nigo asaba serikali ya county gochikobwatirana na serikali enene iliyokwenekya nga eskuru yongo chokonyorere amagacho amaya unenchere ya moyo gokinya sector y'echisemi.
This school here has many children, more than 1,300, and it has need for a lot of facilities. Facilities for halls, facilities for where the students live, and even library. So there are a lot of needs. As the school did very well, there has been a great demand and many students coming in. So it's very important that the county government and all those who are involved can mobilize resources to make this possible. That the school may continue to do well, even better next year.
Professor Mary Getui kurwa Catholic University of East Africa nigo asaba aworokiwa gochegokora omukya aseboigo akambya ase amachibu amayo mwako eta engane yo yasirwa no Professor Oroko asebaganya aborokiwa gochegokora omukya.
Education is very key. It will help us not only to come out with the students and learners who can make a living for themselves, but who can also be a blessing to the community. We appreciate that the school has made steady progress, and we are grateful for the results of 2022, and we believe that even this year we are going to do well.
All the students were able to obtain at least a C+, meaning that there could be 100% transition to the university. So really, it is to encourage the students, to encourage and thank the teachers for the performance, and also the board for everything that it has done to make this possible.
Kuripotelea egetaseni kia Ndizi TV, litaliane Mildred Momanyi.
Biamano sana musakito mangana maya melrede mumanya saraboti urwa senchera yobo ikeranu tokorwa gutoike ime county ya Kilifi ase omaraibwense Dr. William Ruto anyara kobaga komerana amuna bamenyi ba ensemo eyogo se county yo ya Kilifi anene ensemo ya Ukunda amuna barai ase banyara kobago ikerana anene omoyega bwa masabo nyara koba gokoreta abarai ime ensemo yo kwana kurwa somoyego yo nigo Dr. William Ruto anyale kobaga kwenekeria bakenya bune serikali yae anyale kobaga komenta anene chisabari chechi ndege gochia ase county gose senseme ya kosi likwenekia buna omubaro bwa batali gochia senseme yo nyale kobaga boigo gogokina ikati ya nyale kobaga kwanira boigo Ruto nigate birenge igati emiroberi serikali anyale kobaga kobeka na kwenekia buna nyale kobaga gotingia uchumi chinsemo chiri cha kosi na kwenekia buna oborendi bwa batali abachike kibaranyala kobaga gwikirana senseme yo nigo baranyala kobaga gotingigwa asencherea ya bene.
Tumekubaliana ya kwamba tuongeze ndege zinazokuja hapa pwani za utalii. Serikali ya Kenya, we have approved Fly Dubai to fly here 4 days a week wakilete watalii. Tumekubali Ethiopian Airlines wakuje direct hapa pwani wakilete watalii. Ile mimi nataka niwaulize watu wa pwani, wakati tunaleta watalii, tafadhali tudumishe amani. Mukipanga mambo ya maandamano hapa, muchome tile, muchome barabara, muharibu biashara, hiyo watalii wote ambao tunawapanga itakuwa ni kazi bure tunafanya. Ni mnanielewa? Ukisikia kiongozi yeyote anakuambia ya kwamba upange fujo, ati uendeshe vita, ujue huyo ndio adui wako namba 1. Umwangalie kabisa kwa macho na umwambie shetani, ondoka.
Chinga ki echechi omaraibwense Dr. William Ruto boigo nigo anyale kobaga kubwatuke kurate yae ntinde gochia sabasa na kobagania tibanyara kobaga gwesonania anene no botumeki bwa mariogo yogo tindia maminche yae banyara kobaga kwenekia buna banyara kobaga gwesonania ne bintu bire anyara kobaga bakonya anso bugima bwa kiralitiko gati yabo kwenekia buna banyara kobaga gwesonania no borubi bwechinswe senseme yo ya Kilifi na boigo kwenekia banyara kobaga kuyarigania asemere serikali gene tukobage kuyarigania na kwenekia buna abasa bangi banyala koba kwenyorera emeremo ekobwatikana no moroberi olibwo bwagachi bwechinyumba chirigolirike.
Mimi nawauliza hasa nyinyi vijana wa taifa letu la Kenya, mujipange na uvuvi, mujipange na program ya housing, mujipange na digital jobs. Musikubali kupangwa na maandamano na mawe, please. Sijui kama tunaelewana. Mpango ya wale ati ni maandamano na mawe. Mimi nataka niwaulize vijana wa Kenya, do not participate in anything that destroys your country. Hatuna nchi spare, hatuna nchi nyingine, hii ndio nchi yetu.
Gati ya wali boigo banyara koba wikirana asomoyego yo bwa masabo no mu prime cabinet secretary Musalia Mudavadi na boigo monogeri bwa ebunge ye senate oyo Amazon King aboigo banyara koba kubatoka chingwana chiabo ase banyara koba korokana bagusira omoroberio bwe chingwana chiabene echo chikagere koba chigo kolekana gati yo bumubwazimio ne serikali ya Kenya kwanza kolengana na Musalia Mudavadi nigo atebire ekerenga ekenenekera chikobe kwenekiwa asa chingwane chio no kwenekenga uchumi ya Kenya ya nyalire kobake osirwa korende tibatebirenga abarayabo tibali gochikoba bago kwanera nkwana chinde chionse chirengete kobeka emeremo gochiase abarayibalia bo mubwazimio.
Kuzungumza mambo ya uchumi, kuzungumza mambo ya kitaifa. Tafadhali ndugu zetu, let us talk as Kenyans but do not try and internationalize your losses in here.
You pay attention to the interests and needs of Kenyans. Winston Churchill said you will never finish your race if you stop to throw stones at every barking dog. Focus on your race.
ingekuwa mazungumzo kati ya Mheshimiwa Ruto na Mheshimiwa Raila inaweza kupunguza bei ya unga, tungemshurutisha rais akae na Mheshimiwa Raila. Lakini tunajua wazi hata hivi leo Mheshimiwa Ruto na Mheshimiwa Raila waende State House wakazungumze, ukitoka hapo nenda duka lolote utakuta bei ni ile ile. Kuonyesha wazi, kuashiria wazi kwamba si mazungumzo ya watu wawili ambayo itashukisha gharama ya bei. There is only one way. Kuna njia moja peke yake ya kushukisha gharama ya maisha nchini Kenya. Njia hiyo moja ni kumpatia nafasi rais wetu atekeleze ruwaza yake, his manifesto.
Kama ni mazungumzo yawepo, lakini lazima jambo la kwanza, we have to be fair to our president. We have to be fair by letting him govern the country.
Na kigeko gero mwancho murigere maragobe abono twakogore ine ayengo sirore ekerengererio gyokora chingwa na chiabene gatio muraibwense Dr. William Ruto nere omuraibu Azimio Raila Odinga sanga karangari kiago amono into gwetera senambe yo maiga ya into nyara ko bato kurigereria anene karangari gitu nyare ko bato gosanga totigarete asengwa ne yechi anena sengana yechingwa na chiabene oyo bwango igabo igonya nyire ko baga kubwatuke ngwana ya ena gosira okobao gwechingwa na echo no mokonyi bumuraibwense nereri gadigashago yunyare ko bagotanga serikali ya Kenya kwanza nere tayari kuarigania obomo bwazimio asa chingwana chiabene echo chirachikoba chikorenga chirengete koene kiabuna serikali ya Kenya kwanza boigo yanyare ko boigo ikirani chira cha magendero ime yense ya Kenya gakwana ime skuru ya alliance nigo gashagwa boigo atebire buna chingwana echo chonsi nigo chirachikoba chikoene kiwa CMS na boigo kwenekia buna Kenya bonsi banyara ko bagutura libagaria bene kuri birengereri byabo.
We welcome talks. We welcome non-violent ways of resolving conflicts. That we do. But we are on standby. Once beaten, twice. We are on standby. If the talks, Mheshimiwa Kimani muendelee, musikizane, muendelee, polisi warudi kwa kazi yao. If there is change of heart, sisi tuko tayari. But I want to say today, on behalf of President William Ruto, never again in this country shall we allow people to kill others and to destroy people's property. It will not happen because it is wrong and it's not right. Nikimalizia nikiwa hapa Kiambu, I want to take this opportunity to thank the county commissioner, the police commander and your team for the good job you are doing on fighting illicit brews and bangi. Pongezi. We are almost 70% successful because we want to protect these young people. These are the young people we are protecting. When these young boys and these girls leave school, we don't want them to come and fight drugs and illicit alcohol in the shops.
Noborobu obumo bwazimio nigo bwesokirie na koenekeria aba Kenya soroboti ruaborua bene buna omuraibwense Dr. William Ruto nigo banyara ko baba komera na bwango iga amono omuraibu obumo bwazimio Raila Odinga ise oburaibu ayo kabeire omoteneneri ose omonene bwense ya Nigeria ole Suguno Basanjo aso kwarigania oroboti chingu gose aso kwarigania chingwana chiabene chikageire ko bachigokorekana asemerengo eyo ebere abaraya bazimio bakwana litikolia lera boigo nigo batukuteire oroboti goselirube elianyara ko bali kubwato kwa anene no muteneneri bwabange ime ya ebunge enene kimani chungwa buna nigo bono obomo buboligeretie kwene kianga bwanyale ko bokoleta aba Kenya amo bagokwana nigo batebere nigo bali tayari ase chingwana eshiranyale ko bachikwariganirwa amone chiseme chibere korende engana enene iranyale ko bagokwanerwa awono kwene kia buna ligori liebinto lianyale ko bali koira nanse na boigo kwanera financial bill eyanyalire ko ba gekoba egurube enene korengana nabarayabo ba Azimio.
We want to see actions by the regime that will lead to the immediate lowering of cost of living. It is our position that this issue does not require any discussion, but policy or action by the Kenya Kwanza government. But since they won't do it, lowering the cost of living has to be part of the talks. Negotiations must therefore include the repeal of the oppressive, cruel, and insensitive Finance Act 2023. Under Article 43, it is the responsibility of the state to guarantee access to basic needs such as food, education, water, health, etc. Negotiations must include the issue of inclusivity. Kenya Kwanza must be made to disown and disavow the illegal, unconstitutional, and divisive efforts to turn Kenya into a private company that hires only those who voted for Kenya Kwanza. It is our position that no party to these negotiations can and should determine for the other party what to raise and what not to raise. We will respect Kenya Kwanza's right to bring all its issues to the table, and they must also respect ours.
Haya, omwaziri bw'obolemi mithiki linturi nigasokilitko lialero nakubulia abakenya banyareko bagwesokia na gosoma gondiri kweneke banyareko bagosimeka ebimeri ao eye nigo ayakwana litko lialero asebigarokanira kugikeria okorobekano kwanyareko bagokora wanobo mubwazimio ase atebire engati ya sara yanyarite ko bagekoretwa no korobekano okukwirire anene okina kweli goli irie bintu boigo nigo lituria nyareko bagagoteba serikali gachakiro morobere boko bwatoka obuyo bweri goli rike na boyo kugania abakenya bangi banyareko bagwesokia na kwenekinga banyareko bakugora obuyo bweri bucyareko baboko bakonya aso obosimeki bwemeri ao
vile nduru Yesu Warundi sufuria ikiwa kwa kichwa haitawezekana. Hata ukienda maandamano kesho mwaka moja mbili haitawezekana. Kile kitamaliza ni kuandamana na panga na njembe katika mashamba kulima na kupanda chakula. That is the only way to bring down the cost of food. Lazima umzalishe chakula, unjilishe mwenyewe. Ukitegemea chakula ya kupewa kila wakati hautaweza kushiba na hautaweza. And that's why the government's commitment and priority sahi is supporting production. Na ndio unasikia subsidy ikiwapo. Na rais ametoa amri. Sasa fertilizer tumetoa kule 3500 fertilizer munaenda kuuziwa sasa na 2500 shillings.
Toguska motwe nigo tokotebenga edini nebwateri bagalina lyo kweneke buna nyalire ko bagekoleta omorembe imense ya Kenya na mangana ya askofu omanene bwe kanisa y'Angilikana Josephat kakwana litikolia lero asomega bogo chengera obokorere bwe kanisa y'Angilikana nigo boigo Olesapit nyalire ko bagakogokera egetambukero kyabarayi abanyalire ko bakorobya chingoro na kweneke abuna abanyalire ko bakuroli baga Chingwana Chiabene.
With the much differences in our political terrain in this country, we are almost in that space where we are clinging to the child one way or the other, and we are ready to destroy the child, which is the Kenyan people. And we are asking our leaders, can somebody see the worth of the baby to live other than leading the child to die? Are we going to compete until everybody is dead? Or we can embrace the wisdom of Solomon and ask God to keep the baby, the Kenyan people alive and not dead? It's our prayer that our national leaders will take Kenya as bigger than the position they hold today. That every Kenyan matter bigger than the authority we have to.
Tagoska motwe ababwatani be kiama gia Ford Kenya soro sagia ruabusia boigoni gobanyare ko baba gwesokia na kuburia serikali nyare ko bage kogendera no murubiri bwo kubeka chingwa na chiabene amono bomo bwazimio kolengana na barabuni go batabire ense ya Kenya se chinga kichenyare ko bachigo etani ganyare ko bago twara amaberera kisiasa mange na boigo koleta obwoba anene kwa banta bange kwenekenga banyare ko baba gokora obonchoria bwabo imeyense ya Kenya.
Mazungumzo yako, mazungumzo tunakubaliana na mazungumzo sababu hakuna mtu anataka vita, na mazungumzo ambayo tunakubaliana nayo sio mambo ya handshake ama nusu mkate, hapana. Ni mawasiliano tu, mazungumzo ya amani nchini.
Lakini ikiwa wako na idea ambayo sio ya kubeba masufuria kwa kichwa, idea ya kupunguza gharama ya maisha hapa nchini, walete, na mimi nina hakika rais atawasikiza.
Zungumuze kwa hao viongozi wetu ifanyike. Na mazungumzo ni kwa sababu ya amani. Tu watoto wetu wamepotea, mabwana zetu wameuawa, ndugu zetu wameuawa. Kwa hivyo sisi tunataka nchi iwe na amani. Nchi inapokuwa na amani, tutafanya biashara, tutatembea na tutafanya mambo mengi sana.
Togoska motwe ni gobono omwaziri bwobo chenu Susan na kumincha nyale kobaga kobolie serikali nyale kobage gweso kyane sekta eli yobolende na kwenekea buna ya chakire obo tukina kobabeka biara abantu bali banyale kobaga tumeka guita abantu bande chinga kichiria okorobekana kwanyale kobaga kolekana imense ya Kenya kolengana na kumincha nigatebire nga bange bali banyale kobaga gusiri obogima bwabo nigo basiretie maiso marere na mobaso na boigo abanyanyimbo mbabwateli bagalia bene kwane kiabuna banyale ko baba ko bekwa abiara niga yakwana ya magega yogo ikerana ase omusangerekano gosomega boko mwenia gati ya bali banyale ko baba gosiria obogima bwabo anene chinga kichiria chokorobekana.
Huyu terminator hakuugua malaria wala hakuugua typhoid, aliuliwa na binadamu kama yeye mwenyewe. Na maaskari, nashukuru mnatupatia usalama, mumekuja kwa wingi sana. Na hao watu ambao walimuua terminator wanajulikana. Mimi nilidhani mtatuletea mwenye aliua terminator hapa.
Amenisikiza kama yuko hapa. This is not a laughing matter. If you are here, those are instructions. I will just go to report to my colleague Professor Kindiki the action that I have taken. Kwa sababu sidhani pia yeye anaweza enda kwa hospitali apate mgonjwa anakufa na kwa sababu yeye si waziri wa afya amuache afe. Atafanya kazi na kisha aje aniambia ya kwamba nilifanya kazi fulani mahali fulani.
Kira tuachaka na kubolia ine ae no sirete chingwana chiabende chinyara ko bachigo kolekana gati umuraibwense anene na umuraibo mubwazimio Raila Odinga gati abali banyare ko bagotuma ujumbe yabone msorengia agoteba buna chingwane chinyara ko bachigo kolekana asenchira yoboikeranu kolende chienekie buna ligo liriobosi lianyarire koba liko gwanse vini o kobo igo gotebanga nabo ore ogende to kobago kwenekinga gwasire chingwana echo chinyara ko bachigo kolekana gweterase omtandao olio Facebook na bwetera ase enchire SMS na lega igotaligeteria tera kinegoteba chingwane chinyare ko bachigo kolekana ase enchire yoboikeranu kolende omokonyi bw'umuraibwense rigati gashago tanyara ko ba gakobekwa ase chingwana echi bine birengeri binu mwanyare ko mukubatoka emaragoba ya bono na wikira gumwancho murigere noto ikere omweli wa mangana Amayia asenchira yobo ikirano Chinsa Isato chiabono botukotigangeri bageri gugwakara ngambia muna singje gusanga amana intwe amayaya uyu nyara koboga kwene kinga chibichane lyo gichiago chira senchira yobo ikirano gakoro kwa bigari nyanchama litera nagoro kwa Josephat Amisi na kugana yobo tukobia nabo igo oborigere lyo buya pwemerobele ko bwate megeta seni Ndizi TV.